Ashwinder eggs, dark mongrel fur, and a pooper feather. Feather or fur? Ooh, eggs. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Auroras to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. If I were a Fupa feather, where would I... Oh. Oh my god. The Fupa is so cute. What the fuck?
Precision is key when brewing.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you.
Not who I
thank
want to
you.
talk to.
I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've
that I
never
don't
seen
want to talk to.
anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class.
Okay,
Speaking
bye.
of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
We learn about stars in Hogwarts.
Here's the Fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Why do I feel like you should probably actually be a Slytherin instead of a Gryffindor? You won't talk to me anymore.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? Wrong answer could result in an unfortunate loss
We
of
need
your
to make
eyebrows.
Felix Felicity trigger a chance to success in their endeavor, specifically by revealing the locations of large loot chests on the minimap for one in-game day. Well, we're gonna make the Endurance potion because that's what I was told to make. I don't get to actually make it. That's kind of bumpkiss.
And now we add the Mallow Sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Hey, look! I brought you the potion you asked for.
I brewed an
Totally
Edurus
all I've
potion, as
done.
you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Yep.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In
Bitch,
addition to
fuck
having
yeah, I
a
am.
solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good
Cheers.
chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
I want to talk to you, Weasley. Let's see, what do I gotta do now? Ooh. Sir Alan Rickman? I'm pretty sure Sir Alec Rickman. It doesn't. Isn't Alec Rickman Severus Snape? And that's his actor name. Wrong fucking button. I got a new frame or a follower on.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Which is not worth my time. I hate those accounts to follow. Right, go here. So yeah, Alan Rickman is Severus Snape. 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 Severus Snape. 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 Severus Snape. Dumbledore! Run! We got places to be, girl. Yeet. Yeah. Too bad jumping down a whole flight of stairs like that. I just. Yeah. Push them doors, sister. Look, that's where the Quidditch thing is. Where the fuck is this taking me? Bro, stop changing your direction. I wish I could use my mount. Got a free mount for having the account.
Revelio.
What's that? Ooh. So shiny. And I tried to hide.
Potato.
Potato. I'm unfamiliar with such a soul. Have you ever watched Harry Potter? Like any of them? Professor Snape? The like bird-looking man? And he walks in the room and he's all fucking dramatic and he flicks all the fucking windows shut and he's like the potions dude. And when he gets mad at Ron, he's like, Ronald Weasley. You've watched up to Order, yeah, so he's like in every single one of them. It's fucking Professor Snape. Severus Snape is Professor Snape, but his Harry Potter, his name is Severus Snape, Professor Snape. In real life, the actor who plays him is Alan Rickman. Harry Potter is not his real name either. Hermione Granger is not Hermione Granger. They have real names. They're real people. They're real, not magical people. I don't know actors' names. Unless it's... what is that? Actually, it's a deer! The goat! The thing! Hit it again! Come back, goat! I didn't mean to hit you. Okay, I kind of meant to hit you that second time. Well, that's why we were saying that that was his name. Of course you would know Megan Fox. What guy does not know Megan Fox? Wishing all the pumpkin. I think if I hit it enough times, a bunch of them will come out and attack me.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Some assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley.
I didn't hear Severus
Of the
Snape's
Bath,
actor's name
Pinch
was Alan
Smedleys?
Rickman.
I was hoping
Oh.
someone would come
You know,
along
I said
soon.
that. It's it.
I was about to defy
few
my
times,
father's
like, to
wishes
verify.
and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
You want me to go in that water?
Diving
Sure.
into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it,
Who's to say
I
it's
may
right
be
there?
able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green.
Alright, this
The
bitch.
Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Or they won't.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake